For years, Jill Duggar Dillard has been a one-woman force against her family on 19 Kids and Counting, as she tries to stand up for what's right. The TLC show seemed to be a hit when Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar were introduced to the small screen. Their way of life interested viewers, who never knew how a conservative family ran their lives. Now, Jill stars in a new documentary where their life will be exposed called Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets. 19 Kids and Counting premiered in 2008, showcasing how Jim Bob and Michelle raised their 19 children. They believed in a strong moral code consisting of homeschooling and dressing modestly. Over the years there were many scandals, usually surrounding the couple's oldest son, Josh Duggar, which hurt the series. The series was cancelled in 2015 when it was revealed that Josh molested his sisters as a teenager. Jim Bob also tried to cover up the instance by sending their son to a Christian camp. Even though the older siblings were given a second chance with Counting On, it was cancelled in 2021 when Josh was first charged with possessing and receiving child pornography. 10 Jill Duggar quit 19 Kids and Counting after 6 seasons on 19 Kids and Counting. Jill decided to leave the TLC show in 2017, along with her husband, Derek Dillard. Throughout the years, Jill was able to grow, as cameras caught her falling in love with Derek, who volunteered out in Nepal. While Jim Bob wasn't sold on the idea at first, he later gave his blessing for the two to marry. Jill shared that she decided to leave the series because she felt as if she didn't have much control over her own life. 9 Jill Duggar refused to visit her parents in early 2021. Jill revealed on her YouTube channel that she had not visited Jim Bob or Michelle in a couple of years, noting she had to prioritize her mental health. While sitting down for a Q&A session, Jill shared that there are a lot of triggers that come up at her parents' home in Arkansas. Jill also shared that her parents have put a lot of restrictions in place, including her and Derek not being allowed over unless Jim Bob is present. She ended her statement by saying she would like to change their situation one day. 8 Jill Duggar moved to Oklahoma. On the Dillard family blog, Jill and Derek announced they had moved away from most of her conservative family. The reason behind the move was chalked up to Derek being sworn in as an attorney in Little Rock, Arkansas, and then having to be transferred for his new public service job as a prosecutor in Oklahoma. Jill's new home sits on the border of Arkansas and Oklahoma in Siloam Springs. Even though Jill only moved 18 miles down the road from her parents' Tontatown home, she's still making sure to put distance between them. 7 Jill Duggar changed her style growing up. All the 19 Kids and Counting star was allowed to wear were long skirts and shirts that covered her chest and shoulders. However, as Jill became a mother and grew into her skin, she changed her look for more fashionable staple pieces. Jill once sported a conservative cute look, but now has embraced her trendy side. In recent years, Jill has made sure to show off her legs in shorts, statement headbands, and even jumpsuits. 6 Jill Duggar cut and colored her hair. Jill dyed her hair for the first time ever in 2021, and since has gone California blonde. She was told she couldn't dye her hair from her natural brunette hue for years. The most recent color change came around the holidays, as Jill experimented with blonde tones. Along with the new color, Jill also curled her locks and kept her long length. 5 Jill Duggar got a nose piercing. Jill shocked 19 kids and counting fans when she showed off her stud nose ring in 2017. Growing up, Jim, Bob and Michelle had taught their children that tattoos and piercings were taboo. However, Jill didn't take heed, as she pierced her nose anyway. Even though Jill was worried about the family backlash because she hates confrontation, the former reality star thought the nose ring was cute. Jill has since switched to a hoop nose ring. 4 Jill Duggar sent her son to public school. Jill and Derek both decided to send their son Israel to public school, even though she was homeschooled her entire life by Michelle. Jill and her other siblings were only required to have 4 hours of lessons a day, and as they grew older, the siblings were expected to help out with the younger children. Israel has enrolled in the same district his father attended as a child, and had a full kindergarten schedule. 3 Jill Duggar spoke out about Josh's abuse on the day Jill's brother Josh was convicted. Jill and Derek released a statement on the Dillard family blog that said, "Today was difficult for our family. Our hearts go out to the victims of child abuse or any kind of exploitation." Jill was the first of the immediate family members to speak out and condemn Josh's actions, while others chose to stay silent. 2 Jill Duggar followed the president-vice president on IG. Jill surprised 19 kids and counting fans after she followed President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris on social media. Jill was raised in a fundamental Baptist family who didn't believe in birth control, LGBTQIA+ rights, or kissing until the wedding day. Most of the other Duggars openly supported Donald Trump. Even though Jill did follow the Democratic president-elect at the time, she also followed Trump too. 1 Jill Duggar appeared on Shiny Happy People. Jill will be sharing her opinions during the Prime Video documentary Shiny Happy People: Duggar Family Secrets, which will premiere on June 2nd. Jill made it clear she wanted her side of the story told in her own words. The newest docuseries is set to look at the Duggars' allegedly dark past, including their extremist conservative background. The 19 kids and counting star and her cousin Amy King Duggar will be lending their voices to the piece, with none of the other Duggars agreeing to participate. Source: Duggar Family Official, YouTube. Dillard Family Blog. Jill Duggar, Instagram. Dillard Family Blog, Prime Video, YouTube.